This is a really important film in the cricketing context. We live in a world where sport is collapsing down around our ears.
There's corruption in sport, there's mismanagement in sport. We have to get the people who are in power to actually look at this. We cannot have billion-dollar industries just doing things behind closed doors without anyone seeing anything.
What I'm concerned about is that cricket and the ICC, its world governing body, could be another FIFA, because the power is concentrated in the hands of a relatively small group of people, and there's very little scrutiny of what they do, and increasingly cricket seems to be being run for the benefit of the three wealthiest cricket nations, to the detriment of cricket elsewhere in the world, particularly in the Caribbean.
This is the story of our 4-year investigation, myself and my colleague Jared Kimber, 4-year investigation into what's wrong with the governance of cricket at an international level. It focuses particularly on the telling role of the ECB and its current president Charles Clarke in this maladministration. Really, it's the story of what happens to a sport when huge amounts of television money come into an arcane governance system. We thought we were making a film about how wonderful Test cricket was as cricket journalists, and it morphed into something very different.
Charles Clarke himself has said that cricket administrators should never be the story. In a sense, he's right. Administration shouldn't be a story, but when it is a story, then a sport has problems.
International cricket needs to change, and I think this film's been a really important staging post in doing that, and hopefully by the government taking interest and the media taking a further interest, we can take that on now, and that we can actually see change, because it's clearly long overdue.
The Culture, Media and Sport Select Committee is going to be holding an inquiry, and let's see what comes out of all of that. But what is important is that we make sure that we export cricket around the world.
What more does cricket need to look at itself and say things need to change? You know, this sport is not run properly. This is before this man led with England and Australia a coup on the international governance of the game, which resulted in 3 countries awarding themselves over 50% of cricket's revenues, leaving 102 countries to share the remaining 48%. I mean, it's totally backward.
Had a current day player, tweet prominently about this film. He then got picked for England, and he went back and deleted all his tweets. And I don't think me or Sam really blame him for that, because we know that those sorts of things could be held against him when it comes to playing for his nation. So unfortunately, this has to come around the players.
We did actually approach the MCC about showing the film to their members for free, because we thought it was an important issue that cricket fans should be aware of, and the MCC told us they couldn't show the film because they were wary of upsetting the ECB. The cricket boards hold the power. That actually, if you have a live sport, that is a license to print money, and actually the progressive administration, what it's about is about balancing making the maximum possible money for the game and getting as many people as you possibly can to watch it. Now, for Lalit Modi, that involved giving the sport away for free in order to, on YouTube, for example, in order to reach the biggest possible audience to make the maximum money down the line. What we've seen in this country is Charles Clarke, I realise I sound like a broken record, but fundamentally misunderstood what it meant to be a modern sports administrator.
There is a distinct line that gets drawn under the top 3. The top 3 benefited, everybody else went down dramatically. So there is a clear delineation that cuts off for 3 countries that improved their lot, particularly the Indians.
So tonight we've had a really important discussion of the issues cricket faces and how we want it to reform, become more transparent and open, and working in the interests of people all around the world, not just in the wealthy few.